Hi, my name is Esther Quidzinski and I'm from Hamburg, Germany. I grew up living in Hamburg with my mom, who is the biggest workaholic I know. Really, she used to come home very late at night and then she would just grab me, put me in the beanbag and drag me to her dance classes. So I would fall asleep sitting on a side bench while she was practicing dance. So I kind of grew up in this environment of people working till late at night, practicing dance till late at night, which I think is the reason why I grew up to be the workaholic that I am today, and how I developed my love for dance, because till this day, dancing is one of my biggest passions. Next to acting, dance is definitely what brings me so much joy. The performance that has stuck with me lately has to be Ryan Gosling's performance in The Nice Guys. I think he's just so very funny in that movie, and I love the choices he made for his character, because it's really a character he created. He made some choices that I would never have done, and I remember while watching it, I was like, why is he doing that? For example, when he discovers this dead body during the party, instead of just screaming, he discovered a dead body, he does something like just and it's so very weird, but at the same time you kind of don't know what you would do when you discover a dead body during a party. The show I binge watched lately is a show a friend recommended to me. It's Little Fires Everywhere, and I think this show is just great. It has a great script, has a great storyline, and I think it has a great meaning to it. And of course the actors are just fantastic. And I love when a show has a meaning and every storyline ties into that meaning. I love that. And I think with this show you really get that. The character most people put me in would be the naive good girl, the one who talks a lot and is very hyperactive. But if I could play anything I wanted, well, I would like to play anything. I would like to play any character. Yeah, because I love discovering how I can relate to certain characters, even an insane person. What does that insane person got that I have within myself, and how can I put that characteristic into my acting and into that character? I think the biggest lesson I have to learn is to just let go of my perfectionist side and just be in the moment, be the character. Instead of, sometimes I would tend to go outside of myself and look at myself thinking, oh no, why did you do that? That's not the character. And oh, you should give more energy to the character because she would be bigger at that moment. And that brings you out of your character. And I want to stop doing that and start being really in the moment and in the character. And of course, I would love to learn everything about camera acting. Film has always been such a big passion of mine. And I always dreamed of working on camera, working as a movie actress. And that's why I would love to join your program, because I think with your program, I can be the well-rounded actress that I want to be. I can become the best actress I can be, because I have background in stage acting, and now I want to know all about camera acting. And yeah, that's my goal, and that's why I want to be at your program. So I remember this one night I was working at a party service I was working for, and we arranged a wedding, and I was decorating the tables with flower bouquets. And I arranged those flowers myself. So I would arrange them and put them all on the table. But just right before the party started, my chef came to me and he said, Esther, where's the baby's breath and those bouquets? And I told him that I didn't have any of them. And he got really mad at me. He said to me that I would be stupid and lazy for not looking for the baby's breath myself and expecting everyone to bring me those flowers to arrange them. And of course, I felt so stupid and embarrassed for not doing it myself. But at that time, I was just really overworked, and I couldn't see the end of the day. So I started crying, and I will never forget what he said to me after that, because he came to me and said, you know what I do when I get overworked and I can't see the end? I just imagine myself sleeping in my bed. Because even though I made a mistake at a job or I did a bad job, I will be sleeping in my bed at the end of the day, and I will be alive. And that really helped me, because yeah, even though you make a mistake, you will be alive at the end. And so you might as well just enjoy while you're doing it. When my best friend turned 18, I wanted to give her a very special gift. So because she was a huge fan of the musical The Book of Mormon, I decided to order the Book of Mormon to let it signed by the cast of the musical. But when you order the Book of Mormon, you get some Mormons with the book, some missionaries. And when those missionaries came to my door, they of course asked me if I would like to come to church on Sunday. And because they were pretty cute, I said, sure, I would love to. So I went to church for over a year, to Mormon church, and I quit coffee for over a year to be part of the church. And because I knew that most of those missionaries were from the US, and I always wanted to go to the US. I always wanted to live there. So I made good friends with most of the missionaries, especially with that one missionary who was not as conservative as the other ones. And we would talk a lot. We would call each other a lot on the phone, even though he was not allowed to. And once he left Hamburg, he asked me if I would like to come visit him in San Francisco. And of course I said, I would love to. So I hopped on the plane and I got to San Francisco, and I remember being at his restroom at his house, looking at myself and being super disgusted with myself, because I thought, what have I done? I tricked someone into liking me to get to America. I am the worst human being alive. But at the same time, I thought, wow, this is what I'm willing to do to get where I want to be. This is what I'm willing to do. I would do anything to get where I want to be. And it kind of showed me that if I want something, I have the power to get it.
I am an alien and I can fly like a bird. I am an alien. And I can fly like a bird. I am an alien. And I can fly like a bird. I'm Esther Quidzinski.